Yes, Mum's a lot happier now. Looked as if we were heading for a fifth set. We may well still be in for it, but 3 successive games for son Tim, youngest son Tim, one of 3, and suddenly he's within 1 game of victory.
And took his opportunity well. It was maybe a questionable call on the baseline from one of Henman's volleys, but you've got to take everything you can get at this stage. And Henman's done that. Always has seems to produce it when he needs it, doesn't he, Henman? Which is it's actually rather sickening. I think he takes great delight in putting everybody on centre court, you and me and all the people at home watching, through sort of absolute agony, and then almost like, oh, I'm only kidding, I'm going to win this match anyway.
Just long.
Love 15. Love 30. Quiet, please. Quiet, please. Ready to play. Thank you.
Three match points.
Love 40.
Sustained applause. He put us through the agonies. The ecstasy was worth waiting for. Tim Henman through to play US Open champion Pat Rafter. My word, what a match that is going to be.
It certainly will be. Came out and did the job today, Henman. Sticky patches here and there, but he's got the job done.
So well done, Tim Henman, and bring on Pat Rafter, as Tim is just 1 match away now from a 3rd consecutive quarter-final appearance. Now, what about the other big British challenge going on at the moment? And that's the British number 3, Chris Wilkinson, who's out on court number 2 against Wayne Ferreira. That match has been enjoyed by viewers on BBC 2 at the moment, and we're enjoying, well, no really threatening clouds close to Wimbledon, apart from one. That's not a rain cloud. That's smoke belching from a block of flats in Somerset Road, which is just a few hundred yards from the All England club here. There's been a fire there for some 20 minutes or so. It's been attracting quite a lot of attention from the spectators here at Wimbledon. I'm glad to say it's also attracted the attention of the fire brigade, so no calls are necessary. Hopefully things are under control and everything will be okay in that fire just adjacent to the All England club. Meantime, we'll take you to Chris Wilkinson and Wayne Ferreira out on court number 2. Wilkinson, who had that terrific match against Mark Rosset, he lost the...
Well, that is the sort of play we have been having a lot of, and a tremendously resilient Chris Wilkinson has been hanging in there. The last 6 games have had breakpoints in them. The score could be very different in this tight third set.
15-30.
Oh!
15-14.
Into double figures. He's 11, in fact, double faults now.
$30-14.
Still break point. This for 4 all. Fantastic
Use.
Second serve. Suspicious look from Wilkinson. I think it just clipped the line.
1 minute.
He has served so well, though, under pressure, this man.
Net for service.
Dangerous.
Well, absolutely right to come into the net behind that ball, but didn't quite control that forehand volley. Didn't hit it hard enough and enabled that pass.
Again, Pereira. Pereira leads by 5 games to 3.
Well, that match so evenly poised. Slight advantage to Ferreira at the moment, and coverage is continuing.
Thank you.
Serving at 3-5, third set.
15 lost. All.
It is, of course, difficult volleying when the ball comes at you so hard, particularly if you hit the volley flat, as he did then.
$15-30.
the quality of the returns of serve in this match being of the very highest level. Slightly mishit maybe that one, but effective.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot from a very difficult position.
15-14.
Well, the running forehand is always a pleasurable shot to watch from the hitter's point of view. Certainly not from Wilkinson's point of view, because there are 2 set points.
There it is again, same
First
shot.
set, 16-3. Leads by 2 sets to 1.
And if the first backhand return from the right court was slightly mishit, which I agree with you, I think it was, that second one certainly wasn't, was it?
He's upped his game quite considerably, Wayne Ferreira, and his return has been absolutely superb. There's a ball. He doesn't have to move his feet, just guides the ball using the speed of Wilkinson's serve past the front of Wilkinson, just too hard and taken too early. So a bit of a disastrous set, I think, there for Chris Wilkinson, I think it's fair to say, because he lost the last 5 games and he's lost his serve 3 times in a row. And that's something he's got to think about now, whether he's going to pursue this relentless serve volley tactic that he has used for the duration of the match, or whether he's going to alter his style of play. And I suspect it will be well worth his while just not following his serve in occasionally, just to break the rhythm and the tempo of the match, to pose a few questions for Wayne Ferreira. At the moment, Wayne Ferreira is well and truly in the groove. He's got to break that groove.
4 set, Ferreira to serve.